powerful and extraordinary testimony. Ms. Alicia, can you turn your camera on, darling? If you can do that, I'm going to see who else is in this chat because we want to make sure that we get a few testimonies tonight. Thank you, darling. Can you hear and see me okay?
I can, yes.
Wonderful. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing absolutely wonderful. Listening to you talk about this membership and knowing that everything is happening, what you're saying to me, like right now. And so it's exciting to hear it every time. And yeah. I have that excitement when I tell it to other people as well. And they're just like, they're watching me moving on social media as I'm traveling and everything. And it's just amazing because you were talking earlier about travel dreams. Mm-hmm. And for me, my travel dreams used to outweigh my pockets.
Yes.
But now that's flipped, that's reversed. I don't have any limitations on my travel. And I actually don't have enough time off work to be able to take all the trips that I want to. So I'm really looking forward to being able to make that ambassador. And I'm this close to a 2-star, Pastor Mel.
You got it. You got it. You have everything it takes. I've been watching you. I see how you're working it. It's right there. In fact, you're gonna shoot right past that. Tell us, please, some of your favorite Travorium experiences, and you've had a bunch of them. So just tell us a few of those while I get some of the others on camera as well.
Oh man, okay. So I have been, and I've only been a member for a year, guys, and so I've been on. I'm gonna have 7 trips this year. So somebody asked me this, and I was thinking because they all been pretty amazing, but 2 I'm gonna point out: Dubai, because that has been on my bucket list for years. And, you know, I'm saving up my 10 stacks so I can go to Dubai because I know I'm going to spend a lot of money. The flight is high, and everything is expensive. So I went to Dubai for $89.
Oh, Lord.
What? I mean, I could go back to Dubai if I want to now. So I don't have those limitations anymore. So I've been to Cancun with my family. That was another great trip because I have 27 family members that have this membership, which is amazing. Yes, right? We can go wherever we want to, the whole group, or like I'm going to Hawaii. In about 2 weeks, I'm going to Hawaii, and 6 of us are going there.
Wow.
We went to Punta Cana, 19 of us went. So you can take a big group, a little group. I'm going in 2 days to Malaga, Spain.
Ooh.
Why this trip cost $39 for both of us? 5-star resort, meals included. You can't beat that. So that's why I'm able to go to Spain, come back a couple of days, and turn right around and go to Hawaii. I mean, I'm loving it. So that's amazing to me. And the business side of this thing. Pastor Mel.
Yes.
When I saw that I did not have to work until I'm 65.
Yes.
That I could travel and share on social media and with my friends about this travel business. And I could make 6 figures and replace my income from driving the city bus. Oh, it was on then.
You said they should have never told you that. Huh?
Once I realized that and how it works, because it's easy with relationships. I'm a people person. I talk to people. I love people. So I'm going to talk to people if I'm just, standing in the line at the grocery store. Right. So it's easy because I share with people, and then I'm on social media and I was sharing it anyway. Even before I was in Travorium, you could see me sharing all these trips, but I had paid about $5,000 to go on them. Now I'm just sharing them and said, oh yeah, I'm in Spain for 30, my hotel is $30, $40, and my meals are included. So it's a beautiful thing.
You have helped us tonight, but I want you to help us in one other regard. You said something about driving the bus. How long have you been driving public transportation?
I've been doing public transportation for 7 years now.
Wow. So that's a solid period. I mean, you're not a novice, you're not a newbie. You're seasoned. You're a seasoned veteran at this point.
Yeah.
I want you to talk to all the other seasoned veterans, whether it's doing something of that sort, maybe it's a police officer, maybe it's a firefighter, maybe it's a teacher, someone who, again, it's a public service. They're in that sector, and maybe they're making good income, 70,000, 80,000 a year, 100,000 a year, but you know what it takes to make that type of income doing what you're doing. I want you to compare for us, please, why you're so committed to making the type of money that you know can be made here instead of just toiling it out to do it there in the public service sector.
Okay, man. So for me, it is having that freedom, because I'm able to make a pretty good income, the ambassador type income, but I have to work 50 hours a week. I have to deal with the public, which is that's a whole nother story.
They no more.
And and I just don't have, doing that, you don't have that time freedom. And then they turn around and tell me I only get to go on vacation 3 weeks out of the year.
Oh Lord.
Man, that's just not right. I want that time freedom that I'm gonna get when I become an ambassador. I can make that same income and I can travel whenever I get ready, and I can help other families be able to do it, because my children are adults now, but when they were younger, I was not able to travel like this with them and take them anywhere that I go. For my 2 oldest sons, I have a 13-year-old, and she could tell me she's going to Hawaii with us, and she could tell me, okay, I want to go to Paris, I want to go to France, I want to go to Phuket. And she knows that she can go there because that's the life we live now.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
You've helped us with that tonight. Thank you so much. We'll come back to you with some closing comments. Let's go over here. I want to get Mr. Tyrone. Your camera should be able to come on at this point. I've hit all the necessary functions. And Ms. Rosita, it's the same on your side. You should be able to get yours on. Thank you. There we go. We got the crew in the house now. We're going to go to Miss Tanya Evans-Barnes first. Tell us, you've been a bunch of places, and you're a veteran. And you've worked, I heard you tell a story since you was a little girl, when you didn't want to work, you was working. Why do you put so much passion into this work? What is it that you see that maybe others don't see yet about this opportunity called Travolta?
Well, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing, family, friends, and Facebook, and everybody in the world? This is what's different about Travolta. Let's see. Well, I have had residual bills all my life. Like all my life, I had to fight. All my life, I've had residual bills. So to me, it just really made sense to have residual income. And with Travolta, I get that. I get daily residual pay. I get paid every Friday. Oh, and man, like Alicia said, them taxes, Uncle Sam wasn't generous to me when my children were younger. Like I had big, income tax refunds because of the earned income credit. But man, when they grew up and one went home to glory and one went on off and got married and had kids of their own, I don't get that no more. So Uncle Sam was still beating me over the head even more, like you really, really felt it. But now I get it all back. Like the song say, I get it all back. I get to write off stuff. I mean, my residual bills, because this for me is a home-based business. And it makes more sense to invest more time and freedom and energy and working in something that's going to benefit me. Because look, when my brother got killed in 2012, I went to his funeral. But when I came back, I got a pink slip because our names wasn't our last name wasn't the same. But this is a person that I changed diapers. Mm-hmm. And I knew then, that was March 4th, 2013. That was the last time I punched the clock. I knew then that working a job wasn't for me. That's another reason why I got out the military, because I don't like nobody telling me when I can eat, when I can go to the bed, stuff like that. I'm real, I'm a free spirit, and not like Alicia. I love to talk. I stayed in trouble talking too much. I was the smartest person, but she just talked too much. Yeah, now if this was a secret, the cat is out the bag. I'm telling everybody breathing. If I could sign my dog up, I would sign my dog up for more points. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Coach. I'm just saying.
Boy, I tell y'all what. Y'all better get down here in San Antonio, March 17th to 19th. She's going to be one of the co-MCs, her and TJ the Boss Flowers. They did it up in Memphis.
Is that right?
As the MCs. And they're going to do it again.
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is really look, because people that know me like they know me know I ain't got no sense, and I'm very transparent. So, hey, just make sure y'all clothes is loose, because we supposed to be in formal wear. Look, just make sure y'all got some loose spandex clothes so no buttons will be popping nobody in the face or nothing. Like, I'm just saying.
All right, we'll be prepared for it. Ms. Rosetta, talk to us, darling.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. You're a professional career woman as well. Tell us what your career is.
I am a travel agent, and I am also a business administrative assistant.
Wow.
And in the travel arena, I've been doing that for over 10 years. Uh-huh. And as Coach has said, Coach D has said, travel agents struggled. Mm-hmm. But if you don't believe that this is for real, you did qualify for PPE money to subsidize your loss of income. Mm-hmm. So, this is no joke. Mm-hmm. Trevorium is helping me help my clients see where they can do more than one trip a year, as opposed to just one a year. And then you got to pay for it half the year in order to go.
Exactly.
And then they're still asking you, well, what kind of deals can I get? What kind of deals can I get? And there aren't deals out there. They're very far and in between. So we just have to learn that we owe it to ourselves to give this time, this money, this energy to getting involved with Trevorium, because Trevorium has so much to offer, so much, and you will not regret it. It is just awesome. I've been able to do one tour this year. Went to Puerto Vallarta. I lost my mind, but I had a great time. Had a great time doing that. I've been warned not to do those things anymore. I don't think I am, at least not some of them anyway. But I wouldn't have done that had I not been in, Trevorium. Right. I did go and went to Memphis conference this past March, and then in New Orleans, it was just off the hook. So if you're brand new, get your hotel reservation ASAP.
Yes.
Because you are not going to regret the money. Quit thinking about the money. Think about the opportunity. Yes. Think about what you're going to gain in the end. And to be able to be in a company that you can talk to the head of the company.
Yes.
His wife, all of the people that are willing to help you. It's unbelievable. It's totally unbelievable. I love Trevorium, and I'm looking forward to 2023's World Tours. I'm trying to now set up where I could possibly take my granddaughter, who's graduating from high school, on a senior trip with me. Wow. So it's just working things out. But before, I could never think that I'm gonna pay for me and somebody else.
Yeah.
Just couldn't do it.
Right.
Just couldn't do it. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
I love how transparent you are and direct with those who are travel agents. My wife and I, we've been travel agents now to be our 9th year, and we have family members, one 30 plus years, another 15 years. Speak once again very clearly to someone who's been there, they are a veteran travel agent. Why Trevorium? I've been a travel agent all this time. This is what I do. Never heard of you guys. Why?
Why? Because you would be doing your clients an injustice if you do not expose them to this particular platform. If your clients like to travel, number one, your clients are paying monthly to go on a trip that they're paying $1,500 to $2,000 per person. If you took that money and put it in Trevorium, they're going to thank you, because they're going to find that they're going to do 3 and 4 trips. Because think about it, if it's $2,000 a person, that's $4,000 a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And you're only doing it once a year. In Trevorium, you're doing 4 or 5 of them at that price. And that's going to include some of the air, depending on where you're going. So it behooves you to expose your clients. Tell them they have nothing to lose, because they get a free trip. All you got to do is pay the taxes. If you want to try it out, you know how we test drive cars. Try it out. You can't try it out with regular travel. You go or you don't go. You try it out for them taxes, and you come back and you'll be singing praises. I have a partner who had a client do her incentive trip. Now, I've never met her, but I did talk to her. She was ranting and raving about how much she enjoyed it. She went to Cape Cod. And she just ranted and raved, and we're going to get together and talk. She says, but I booked my incentive trip, but I don't know how to do nothing else. I got to figure out what else I got to do. So I'm just saying, there's so much out there. There's so much opportunity for travel agents to benefit. And we just have to, you're going to get some no's. That's with everything. But there are going to be people who are going to say, okay, I'm going to try it out. And you have nothing to lose by exposing them. Because if they don't do it, you still book them the other way.
There you go. I love that wisdom. Thank you for making, you've helped a lot of people, I'm sure. We got Miss Carlina. She says her free trip is Dubai, and she only had to pay $148 in taxes. That's something else. Let me go to the comments here inside this Zoom and see if I miss it. Deary says New Orleans was over the top grand. Rob McGee says, I like that. Residual bills. Hey, I got it, dear. Well, listen, guys, we're going down to H-Town because Mr. Tyrone is here. We called him and he came. I don't know. Is the queen there? Is it just you tonight?
No, she's just me. We're flying solo tonight, man. That's okay.
I understand. Get a queen of night off. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yes. Listen, man, you're a career man yourself. Tell us about what you do full time.
Man, I'm in transportation. I'm with a company named Enterprise Rent-A-Car. And 17 plus, going on 17 years with the company. And it's been a blessing. Met some incredible people. And for me, I didn't want to do a management deal. I was 9 years in management with Foot Locker. So even when I was off, I live in Louisiana, I could go to Mississippi to help somebody else with their audit. That's all day. Come on, man. So I'm walking around with my prison balls on, the striped shirt,
Ain't that something? You just
I move, they move. So to take a step back and say, hey, you know what? I want to spend time with my family. I don't want to miss those special days, the field trips, the football games, anything like that. Because once those times pass, we can't get it back. That's the chance to establish those relationships with your kids, the difference in them going left or going right. You know what I mean? And things look quite different in today's age because the absent parent, the absent father, you know what I mean? So we got to be upfront. That's what we call to be upfront for our family, leading the way, being there, protecting and providing.
I love it. you're speaking with the type of wisdom that our education it doesn't give us from what we get in the public sector, all the way up to high school. I don't remember any classes, and even in college, never got none of that type of training or education about this is the direction that you should really be guiding your family to do it this way. It was always, no, after this, go get that job and work for someone else to make theirs better. You know, to make a name for them so that you can get the big office in their place. You know, so I think we've been miseducated along the way. Something happened where we didn't get the memo, right?
Yeah, we didn't get the memo.
Thing to now. Guys, here's what I want you all to do for us. I'm going to give you all a closing comment. And I want you all to kind of just look into the camera and tell us, I think we just have we're about 61, 2, 3 days left, somewhere in the calendar year. Someone's going to be thinking about 2023. And it would be really foolish to think about 2023 when it's here. If we're wise, we should be setting up our new year now. So I want somebody to put that in the comments right now. I'm setting up my new year now. My new year, hashtag, my new year starts right now. Got about 60 days left. I want y'all to start. Miss Alicia, you go first. Why and how can someone set up their new year now with Travoria? I want y'all all to close out with that, and we'll go home from there.
Okay. So, man, you can set up your 2023 right now by not being fearful of doing this thing and traveling differently than what you've been doing all these years, because you can actually not break your bank and you can go some awesome places. Like the 2023 tours have been released, and I've seen them as low as Dubai for $49. So if you get started now, build those points up, you can go to Dubai next year. Take a person with you for under $50 if you get started now. And on the money side, if you go ahead and join and start building a business with us, you could be making some of that money to pay some of that residual bills that you're going to get in 2023 and start making that money now, like I'm going to be doing.
Hey, I love it. Thank you, man. Much love to you always. Miss Tanya?
All right. How you can set yourself up for 2023. Well, y'all know, folks, about the layaway plan. Go ahead and put your vacations on layaway today. Just like the candy now and laters, you can pay and put your money aside today. Let the company match your money for you to go on a vacation later. And if you don't want to go on a vacation later, we got a plan for that too. Get the vacation now and go somewhere. All you need is a passport and a better understanding. Can you say ball out on a budget? Travoria is where it's at. Back to you.
Write that in the notes. All you need is a passport and what'd you say? Understanding?
A better understanding.
A better understanding. I love that. Ms. Rosetta, tell us, please. We got about 60 or so odd days. How we gonna make a new year now? What can we do and why should we do it? With Travoria?
Well, everybody is in this mode of getting ready for the holidays. Mm-hmm. How about gifting yourself this opportunity? Ooh. Nothing like you're going to go and spend the money anyway, put it to good use. And guess what? Mm-hmm. You're going to gift yourself. You're going to tell somebody else and you're going to make some money doing so. Mm-hmm. So just don't hesitate. Say, I'm going to go on and put $300 on myself. Because you probably would have put more. So put that $300 on yourself, go through our back office, find out where you want to go, and you're done. You're done. $300 is a small amount to pay yourself for what you're going to get back in return.
Good God. I love it. I love it. Mr. Tyrone, I'm going to have you to close us out tonight, sir. So whatever you say, we'll say good night on that. Someone watching this right now, all these lovely ladies they've given us some nuggets. The new year starts now. Take us home.
Give me a second. I'm pause for worthy cause.
All right. He's pausing for a worthy cause. Y'all put those hearts up. All the drum rolls you got. He coming back with something strong, yo.
Can I make that screen any bigger? Guys, the year is not over. We still have a trip left. We'll be going to Vegas leading up to Thanksgiving. That's an incentive trip that I purchased on New Year's Eve, 2019. You have 2 years. It expires January the 3rd. So we'll be taking that trip. So that'll be, I think, our 4th trip this year. We went to Tennessee, went to New Orleans, went to Paris, went to Cancun. That'd be our 5th trip.
Wow.
Now, keep in mind, I used just my points for most of these trips. I still have 4,100 points in my pocket right now. And my wife has an account also. But guys, going into the year, you're going out to the year, we are Christmas, the holidays and everything like that. Be a great time to start your business. Everybody get excited about tax season when they get a little extra money. The government
Come
will
on.
pay you
Come
to
on.
run a home-based business. Now,
Come on.
I'm about to put some heavy starch on this and iron this out. Y'all ready?
We ready.
Guys, you can start a business where you're going to travel and have fun. Everything you do is a tax write-off. So I'm going to join. I got a chance to make money, save money, and travel unlimited. Any door you want to walk through is a great door, is a winner. We're not on the Price is Wrong, we're on the Price is Right. Every door is right. Choose your door. Some people just want to travel, that's cool. Some people want to travel and make money, that's cool. If you decide to partner with us, you get to write off your haircuts. When Tanya and them have their Zoom on Friday night, I'm on my way to the shop. I'm still tuned in. I'm working on my business and still doing the things I need to do for me personally, guys. You can't lose. And you're around people who want to help you win. Unlike the situations we run into in the workplace, where everybody's grabbing at you and pulling at you, and you can't share with everybody in the workplace because they say, oh, you got something. So they come against you a little bit more. So guys, position yourself to win. Join this company, position your family to do great things. Get them outside of the neighborhood. Myself as an adult, I didn't travel outside of Louisiana till after I was plus 30 years old. Now I'm in Paris, Cancun, all over the world in 1 year.
Wow.
That couldn't happen if we wasn't part of Trevorium, guys.
Lord have mercy.
Time to go next level. We had limits on us for a long time now, so don't put limits on yourself.
That's a mic drop and a good night, everybody. Love you guys. We have a better life right here, and a better life requires a better way. And we spell that Trevorium. We'll see you when we see you. We hope you'll be ready. Good night, everybody.
Good night.